Meet Maggie Joy, a 7-year-old child with a passion for creativity and My Little Pony. Maggie's story has sadly gone unnoticed by many, and it's very disheartening. So sit back as I read you the story of Maggie Joy and her family. A family in Charlottesville trying to work through tragedy now has something unique to hold on to and remember their little girl. Margaret Maggie Staver Joy Kaufman was 7 years old when she passed away in March. Maggie Joy loved her My Little Pony toys. Now, for her friends and family, it's toys that keep Maggie's memory alive. In the darkest times, in the most painful circumstances, sometimes there can be a light of joy, said Evan Kaufman, Maggie's father. We named her Joy for a specific reason. Just that. She was a hope that we had been waiting and praying for, and then she just became her name, said Kelly Kaufman, Maggie Joy's mother. Maggie Joy passed away on March 2nd after suffering from an asthma attack. It takes a lot to get to me, but I was on the emergency room floor crying like an infant, Evan said. It's a pain that will stay with us, my family, my son, and my wife forever. What you have to understand about Maggie is that she was an encyclopedia, probably an expert on My Little Pony. I think we had 100 of them, Evan said. Her father wanted to find a way to hold on to the memory of Maggie, something that really spoke to her personality. Maggie's love for My Little Pony inspired her father to reach out to the parent company, Hasbro, to share her love for the toys. The family did not expect to hear back. A few weeks later, while checking the mail, one of their packages contained something extra special. I thought, like everybody else who has 1,000 Amazon boxes, it was just some air filters that I had bought, Evan said. However, it was a lot more than air filters. Hasbro had sent the family an etching of an artist's rendition of a Maggie Joy pony. I started to shake. My knees were buckling. It was very emotional because this was a kindness from somebody that I didn't know, Evan said. Maggie's mind is blown somewhere because it was her dream to become a pony. And here she is, transformed into a little pony. Then, a couple weeks later, another package. This time, Hasbro decided to bring the sketch to life. A piece of Maggie Joy to cherish forever. The care they took to really get to know her, the details in this pony, it's as if they really sat down with us, her mother said. I would trade every single bit of this to have her back for 1 second. But if this story helps bring joy or spreads love and kindness, then it will make our grief a little bit better. Evan and Kelly keep the pony in their family room. They say they look at the doll whenever they watch TV or spend time together, and now Maggie Joy can join them too. I made this video to hopefully reach out to more people so we can give Maggie Joy the love and honor that she deserves. And she is one of us, and she always will be. I also made this because I have concern. Most of us already know 4chan plays a big factor into why My Little Pony is so popular. If you don't already know, 4chan is a popular image war website, and in around the early 2000s, the My Little Pony fandom started to grow and grow. No, not all bronies are really affiliated with 4chan. Unfortunately, some people there like to start trouble. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It genuinely hurts to type this and now say this, but people have made corn of her. People creating corn featuring Maggie Joy is honestly an absolute reprehensible and harmful act. This totally violates the family's trust, and it's a disgraceful representation of a beloved child's memory. This art piece was created to honor and remember a child who left us too soon. It's a symbol of love, hope, and resilience. And when people take this sacred memorial and transform it into corn, it's a total, like I said, violation of the family's trust and the child's memory, and just a total desecration of the art itself. Imagine if someone used your loved one's grave or memorial and used it for their own twisted purposes. It's a betrayal of trust, a disregard for the family's grief, and a gross exploitation of a child's innocence. I think it's essential that we speak out against such topics. This should never be normalized in any community whatsoever.